You're watching The Sports Spin, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Health and healing, every person, every time.
Welcome to The Sports Spin, your weekly dose of sports action, presented by Uinta Basin Healthcare. Glendon Lamb, John Nurden, we watch the games, we call the games, and now we spin the games.
Yes, today on the Sports Spin, we bring in Union softball coach on the spin cycle and talk some Jazz playoff basketball. But first, let's rewind the week.
So let's start off with our game of the week.
Okay.
Juab at Union.
Yeah.
Union High School soccer, and the boys played great. They had the opportunity to come out, play on their own turf. They've just lost a lot of close games this year.
Yeah, all their games have been pretty close.
And their region games have been close. They're right there. They're one goal away. And they took care of business today. You know, at this game on Friday, they scored 2-0.
Yeah.
And just a lot of dingers off the post, a lot of chances that didn't go.
And that game could have probably been 4-0.
For sure could have been 4-0. You know, we have two on the highlights here that it just should have probably been 4-0. But
yeah,
the team's coming together. They're passing well. They're getting in position to score. They look to do well in the second half of the season. Yeah. They did play against Tooele, and they tied. So last time they lost to Tooele, they tied. They're just going to do better, I think, in every game.
Yeah, as the season goes and they get things figured out and they get playing together more, yeah, they'll get better. They're a good team. They got some good talent. They just got to mesh together and play that good.
And
soccer.
Hopefully they can get that all together and finish strong at the end of region and get to a state game this year.
I think they will.
So, well done for Union soccer. Moving on to Uinta soccer. Uinta at Payson, and Uinta goes down and plays Payson at their place, and it's always troublesome for us. For whatever reason, they don't like the field. They struggle there, and they ended up winning 2-0. You were there. What were your thoughts on that game?
Well, 2-0. You got to always be happy when you win. But that game, I think everybody was going in expecting a blowout. You know, I thought Uinta was going to mercy rule that team. The JV did mercy rule. But 2-0.
Of course, your son's a JV player, so you like to get that in.
Pay attention to that one. Still, you know, we talked a little earlier. When you go and play a team that's not up to par with what you think your team is, with what they are, it's hard to play good soccer against a team that maybe isn't the same.
And it shouldn't be. The kids should be the same no matter who they play. Best team, worst team, they should just always play the same.
Yeah.
And so if you take that factor out, and that's, I think, what we're working towards right now. But regardless, there was 9 shots in the first 9 minutes from Uinta and no shots from Payson. It was a rout from the get-go, but it took a while to get the goals, and they did finally score a couple of the goals. We'll see.
Uinta dominated the game. There's no question about that.
Okay, moving on to the Jazz.
The Jazz.
Oh, what a great first game. The only negative.
Well, they lost.
No, they won the first game.
Right, but they
lost the second one.
Yeah.
But the negative of the first game, Gobert.
Right.
You know, Gobert goes down. He's out from anywhere from a couple days to, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So they could not have him back for this series, which makes it a tough series. It's tough anyway.
Well, I can't figure the Jazz out. They lose Gobert right in the beginning of that first game, but they rally and they play a heck of a good game. Then they don't get it together for this next game. I mean, that leaves a big hole when you have arguably the best defensive player in the NBA. That leaves a
not arguing. I think he is. And 60 points in the paint for the Clippers. So that good for them to go practice with a strategy to go to the center.
I guess they got it figured out.
But it's always hard to win 2 on the road. Getting 1 is what you're supposed to do. Come home, take care of business, and go get it done.
Yeah, I think they will. They'll get it figured out.
Well done, Jazz. Okay. I'm going to cough here a little bit and get your cold. Maybe.
Yeah.
You got that little cold going on.
Too much yelling.
I guess. So moving on to the L&L Monster Replays. So with Aori getting a 3rd week as the unicycle, he gets that chop in. He's pretty smart with that boating. He's got all his buddies boating, and he told me he gets everybody on there.
That's what it takes. You got to get out and vote.
Get your friends out, let them look at it. So here you see unicycle. Again, this is the third week we've had this on there. There's Caden Nurden, goes across, sends one over. Aori gets it, kicks it off his own player's face, and then he half bicycles that one into a unicycle goal.
And then he does the round off. But he could have. It looks like he kicked it, and then he decided to make it a bicycle. And
yeah, it came back to him, and he was thinking it was going in after it went off Jace Spencer's face. Yeah. And all right, so there you've got the unicycle. Next up is side net. And I believe this is Kevin Hicken with the left. If I've got that wrong, I'm not sure who that is. But that's a nice side, and then a left.
Yeah,
no look, going the other way.
Top corner.
Just a heck of a shot. Anyone that goes to Union High School and watches this show, get out and vote. You can see us on Twitter and Facebook.
The thing I like about that, his momentum's going left, and he hooks it back to the right. The goalkeeper didn't have
no chance. No. And just a perfect placement. Well done. Deserves some votes. All right, this next play, we call this because basically it just goes in, and Kenneth Melendez says, no problem, I got it.
Yeah, he's close. There's lots of players right there.
And that's just classic UNA high school soccer. Bring in that short, soft, and slow, and then find the easy pass, make an easy shot.
And when you're that close, the goalkeeper, again, doesn't have a chance.
So Kenneth Melendez is going to give Aori some battle. Couple of buddies, getting their buddies to vote. They'll split the vote maybe and let Union win this one. I guess we'll see. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and at the Sports Spin. And or like us, VTV Channel 6 on Facebook. And vote for your favorite Monster L&L replay. We'll be right back.
It's not about the miles you take when you're driving, but the milestones you see when you get to where you're going. When you graduate high school, buy your first car, get married, start a family, find your first home, and grow old together. Let each mile bring you closer to the moments that matter. L&L Motor. People you know, people who care.
We're back on the Sports Spin, presented by UNA Basin Healthcare. Now it's time for the spin cycle.
Today on the spin cycle, we have Coach Evah Taylor of Union High School.
Union High School.
And leading region right now.
We're tied for first with Grantsville.
What's your record? Isn't it a really good record too? Like only a few losses?
We're overall 17-4 and 3-1 in region.
17-4 is
that's pretty good.
All you got to do is say 17-4, and we feel really good about that.
Well, I feel good, but I feel like we could be 21-0. Truly.
You seem like a really good team this year. What's been the key to success?
Honestly, the number one thing is we have a good group of girls in just all aspects of life. Good character, good team chemistry. They play hard, they work hard, they practice hard, and they just don't want to give up. They want to win. So it's just overall a great recipe for success.
Young or a lot of seniors?
We got 3 seniors who are, important on our field. Our pitcher's a senior on the mound, Maddie Bostick. Catcher, Navy Nilsson's behind the plate, and she helps a lot. And Cameron Labrum, who's leading in the state with 5 home runs so far.
So some definite key seniors.
And it looks like you're building for a good team coming next year.
Oh yeah, we've got 7 or 8 sophomores, and 6 of them start.
Oh wow.
And one of them's a pitcher, so she's right behind Bostick, and I have no hesitation to put her on the mound when we need to give Bostick a break, and she comes in and shuts people down too. And so that's important too as far as our success, is we have a bench that can come in and play just as hard.
And how often can you pitch? If you pitch a game in softball, can you pitch the next game?
There's no rule like baseball. We can wear her out till her arm falls off.
Okay, well, has there been anything that sparked this? Is this new? I don't remember having this quality there. Is it's just been coming? Do they do club? Is there something going on?
It's just a new program. I came in last year, and I think anytime you have somebody new come in, it just sparks a new environment and some excitement, and we've got a lot of people there watching the games, so just our atmosphere at the games is fun. And I mean, I think sometimes we have over 100 people there just supporting us, and it's talent. We've got some girls that came in, and like I said, they play hard. And yeah, we do have a summer program that, you know, they sacrifice a lot through the summer with family and friends to get better.
You should go like this a little bit, because it's not just coincidence. Sometimes new coaches come in and the program goes the other way too. So good job, well done on that.
Thank you.
But it seems like that energy feeds on itself, and when you have confidence and success, it breeds confidence and success.
Oh, very, and these girls make my job easy. I mean, they're hard workers, and you know, there's parts that coaches can't coach, and these girls bring that with them.
Well, that is great to hear. It's good to have you on the show. Good luck with the rest of the season. Take care of Region all the way, would you?
We will.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
Welcome back. It's time for our Call of the Week. So, Lyndon, I really hate doing the Call of the Week with you, because 2 weeks you beat me, and Mark takes credit.
Yeah.
He comes back, and then we talk about it, and Mason says, well, I get that one. You know, last week he did me a big solid. He gave me the green jacket, because I freaking got the Masters.
That was a pretty good call.
How did I not win the Monster Replay, or the L&L Monster Replays? But anyway, let's just quickly review last week.
And I'll take Mark's credit if there's any.
Sounds good. So Juab at Union, he had Juab, I had Union. Union won.
Union wins.
1 for John. Uinta at Payson, I had Uinta, and I'm not sure
Don't tell
what
me
he was
took
thinking.
Payson.
Well, you know, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he was wrong. I won.
Okay.
Since he's not here,
it's just going to go to
absolutely, he's not here. You can take all the credit you want, but I won. And then Cougar softball, I went 2. He went 1-1. He thought they'd split, and I knew they'd win both.
And they did.
So that's a sweep. Mark, if you're watching the show, stay tuned. That was John 3, Mark nothing.
And if you're
I'm
back
way
next
on
week,
top now on the soccer season.
you can take my credit next week, because I'm going to
No chance.
win.
No chance. Here we go. So let's see. We've got Jazz versus the Clippers. They're split 1-1. Coming home to Utah for a couple, and then back maybe for one. What do you got?
I got the Jazz are going to win this one.
In how many?
Well, it's going to be tight. I think all these games are going to be tight.
So do you think they need 5 games or 4 games?
No, they're going to go 5.
I'm going to go with Jazz in 4. They're going to win the next 2.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow. So you're going to pick they're winning the next game by how far?
Doesn't matter. I picked them to win in 4. You picked them to win in 5.
Okay.
Write that down.
All right.
I got it. John in 4. The other guy in 5. All right.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah.
All right. Uinta at Springville. Now, obviously, we're both going to pick Uinta, because Uinta's winning this game.
There's no question in it.
What's your score going to be?
Last time you dominated them. I think it's
We
going
beat
to
them 8-0 last time in the final seconds of the game.
Well, and I'm tempted to go 8-0 again, but I'm going to go 6-0 this
I'll
time.
go 8-0.
All right.
All right, so 8-0 for Coach Nerden, 6-0 for Coach or guest host with the cold lamb.
Yes.
All right, Union softball.
Well, I don't think there's any question. I think Union's going to win this game.
Okay, so they're going to win. What's the point spread? By how many points?
I'm going to say 5.
I'm going to say 6. Thanks for making that easy on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have let you go first.
I know. What were you thinking?
What am I thinking?
But I gotta take all the stops out because you've been just whooping me. And by the way, everybody, every time he's guest hosted, I get texts right after the game. Got you on that one. Did you happen to see the game against Union?
Yeah.
We got you there.
You got to rub it in. You were at the UNA game the same time I was at the
Just
Union game.
rubbing it in. It shows up to the game and tells me how he beat me. So, hey, we'll be right back after these messages.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
Welcome back to the Sports Spin. It's time for the Fast Dash.
Well, today we have a superstar pitcher, Maddie Bostick. Bostick?
Yeah, Bostick.
I want to say Bostitch. I don't know why.
Because that's a tool, and you're a builder.
There you go. That makes sense.
There you go.
So you pitch at Union,
Right.
and I hear tell you're going to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to Lakeland College in Mattoon, Illinois.
And you're going to be a pitcher there.
Yep.
And get an education.
Right.
And day boys.
I don't know.
All right, good call.
Pitching comes first. When do you show up? When do they want you at school?
Oh, August 17th, I believe.
Cool.
So,
Very good. So do you know how this works?
no, they kind of told me.
So we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. We're going to fire some questions at you. Just go ahead and answer whatever you feel like.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's see if we can get a clock up here. Here it comes. I'll go first. Strikeouts or home runs?
Oh, when I'm pitching, strikeouts. When I'm hitting, home runs.
Oh, well, which
Right?
one is it then?
Right? I don't know. It's back and forth.
All right, good
Okay.
answer.
Metal bats or wood bats?
Metal.
Date night or guys night?
Date
I mean,
night.
date night or gals night?
Oh, gals night.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Obama or Trump?
Oh, Trump. Trump.
Favorite softball or baseball movie or scene?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch many softball
Everybody
movies.
says Sandlot.
Or baseball?
Sandlot's
or
good.
baseball.
That's why I threw
Good.
baseball in.
Sandlot's good.
All right.
Okay.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Favorite class in school?
Math.
Oh, good for you.
So do you like Sadie's or prom?
Prom.
Because it's boys ask you.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Favorite baseball player?
Oh, I don't know. I
At
don't watch
Union High
baseball.
School.
Oh, at Union. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know.
A lot of I don't knows out of you.
Oh.
We're out of time.
All right, hey, thanks for coming. Good to have you out. Everybody, remember to watch us on Twitter and follow us on Instagram. And we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Sports Spin, presented by UNA Basin Healthcare. Health and healing, every person, every time. See you next week.